The history of Africa is rich and diverse, spanning thousands of years. Here is a brief overview. Prehistory and ancient Africa. Early human origins. Africa is considered the cradle of humanity, with some of the earliest hominid fossils, like Lucy, dating back around 3.2 million years. Ancient civilizations. The Nile Valley was home to one of the world's earliest and most famous civilizations, ancient Egypt, which emerged around 3100 BCE. Other early civilizations include Nubia, Carthage, and the Aksumite Empire in Ethiopia. Classical and medieval Africa. West African kingdoms. Ghana, Mali, and Songhai empires were powerful and wealthy due to trade, particularly in gold and salt. Notable figures include Mansa Musa of Mali, renowned for his pilgrimage to Mecca and immense wealth. Eastern Africa. The Swahili coast saw the rise of city-states that engaged in trade with Arabia, Persia, India, and China. The Great Zimbabwe civilization also flourished during this period. Spread of Islam. From the 7th century onwards, Islam spread across North Africa and into sub-Saharan Africa through trade routes. Early modern period. European exploration and colonization. Starting in the 15th century, European powers began exploring Africa, leading to the Atlantic slave trade, where millions of Africans were forcibly taken to the Americas. Colonial era. By the late 19th century, the Berlin Conference of 1884 to 1885 resulted in the partition of Africa among European powers. This period saw the exploitation of African resources and significant social, economic, and political changes. 20th century and independence movements. World wars and their impact. African soldiers participated in both world wars, and the wars led to economic and social changes that influenced nationalist movements. Independence movements. Post-World War II, a wave of independence movements swept across Africa, leading to the decolonization of most African countries by the 1960s. Prominent leaders included Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana, Jomo Kenyatta, Kenya, and Patrice Lumumba, Congo. Contemporary Africa. Post-colonial challenges. Newly independent African states face challenges such as political instability, economic underdevelopment, and ethnic conflicts. Economic growth and development. In recent decades, some African countries have experienced significant economic growth, driven by natural resources, improved governance, and investments in infrastructure. Continental organizations. The African Union (AU), established in 2001, aims to promote unity, development, and peace across the continent. Africa's history is marked by its resilience, cultural richness, and contributions to the global stage, despite the challenges posed by colonization and post-colonial developments.